It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Grizzlies, their last game, a win against the Warriors in Oakland.
I mean, no stress in that one. A game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Durant, Russell Westbrook out there with Richardson. Then it's Bogut, and it's Cantor in the 4.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double.
Back to Durant from outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics. Gasol kicks to Johnson. Here's McCollum. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. McCollum's got the opening field goal of the game for the Grizzlies. And Westbrook, here we go. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Durant. And that one is hammered home.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
McCollum, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by McCollum. Cantor dishes to Westbrook. Bogut the pass to Cantor. And here's Richardson outside. That's good.
And perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
McCollum kicks to Gasol. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Oklahoma City trailing. Westbrook dishes to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. Only one of 2 teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis drew Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. It's stolen by Aminu. And here we go with Allen running.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook with a wide open look. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Kicks it out to Allen. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gasol. And Durant sends it back. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, a little touch of style from Westbrook on that one.
Here's Gasol. And he dunks it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Bogut. Plumlee comes in for Cantor. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Jason Richardson. And it's Nash in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Gasol passes to Allen. Gasol setting the pick for McCollum. To the middle, and Gasol slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kinds of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Gasol with the steal. And Wesley Johnson with the slam.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And Marc Gasol, surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
Johnson kicks to Allen. To the middle. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. It's another look. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Gasol's got 8. And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, is transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir. That's what we do.
That's
what we do here.
Woo.
Info and entertainment.
Now here's McCollum. After Wesley Johnson's miss. 5 to shoot. McCollum uses the glass to finish the layup. 14 points for him.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Here's McCollum. Following the score by Oklahoma City.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Bynum sets a screen for Nash. It's Durant with the drive. And it's good. Durant's got 8 points. Now McCollum. He's got 16. It could go. And released it in time, but domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Grizzlies out in front. Ending the first quarter. with a massive 16-6 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Memphis.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Russell Westbrook out there with Nash. Then it's Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Bogut in the pivot spot manning the middle.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
The shot's good from Carter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And the Thunder had plenty of reasons to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent, mainly Kevin Durant.
And Gibson sends it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Thunder trailing by 19. It's Westbrook with the drive. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 11 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Stevenson can't hit.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
To the paint. Weems dishes to Anderson. It's tipped. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Dishes it to Westbrook. Out to Nash. And Kanter wide open. He shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Well, when you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Now, here's Stevenson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Down low. Gibson with the steal. Here's Weems. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it? And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And then for Oklahoma City, Andrew Bynum's checked in for Bogut. Durant comes in for Steve Nash. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Thunder trailing by 15.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's McCollum following the three from Kevin Durant. McCollum passes to Aminu. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And so here is Oklahoma City, a 12-point game. Durant with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Fades away. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And here's Lawson. Al-Farouq Aminu just getting that three to go from deep. Johnson goes in. He feeds it to McCollum. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
One bit of news for the Grizzlies last year is that they acquired a single affiliation deal with a D-League team, which you think is going to help them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that team is the Iowa Energy. They're a sole partner now with the Iowa Energy. Good move by the team in what is becoming a growing trend in the NBA.
Durant attacking, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 13. Stevenson outside. Takes it from 10. The shot is off. Lawson with the defensive effort there.
And for Memphis and the D-League, they made the most of it. Sent 3 players for a total of 14 assignments with the Energy, and that's how you make the most of an affiliate.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Stevenson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, considering the Grizzlies and their D-League partnership, it really makes sense for the franchise. Memphis has always been a place where they grow their own talent. A lot of good players have come out of Memphis. Not a lot of big names signed in free agency by the Grizzlies.
Lawson kicks the Bynum. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Here's Weems. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. Weems got 11 points.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Find him with it. Now guarded by Gibson. And it's Durant missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Grizzlies lead by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
What a stellar outing in this one for McCollum. He has 18 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Allen is out there with Aminu. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Johnson. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now we know the Marcus Gasol was one of the most sought-after free agents this past summer. Clark, all along, most figured he'd be back in Memphis.
Yep, a winning team, max dollars. And don't forget now, he went to high school in Memphis while his brother Powell played there. He's where he belongs.
McCollum dishes to Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Westbrook pulls it in. Durant at the elbow. The shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And McCollum with the slam.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Cantor. Aminu over to help. Here's Westbrook. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's McCollum. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Steve Nash checked in for Jason Richardson. While McCollum has struggled with injury, he's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to McCollum. Feeds to Allen. Good on the three-point shot. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Thunder trailing by 19. It's Westbrook with the drive. Gasol with the steal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And the basket by McCollum.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Thunder ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. McCollum gets the ball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
The Thunder shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Right side Gasol. Lets it go from 14. No good off the front iron. Here's the dish to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gasol a screen. McCollum kicks to Gasol. And Cantor pulls it down. Nash with no one around. And the 3 off target. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Gasol passes to McCollum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McCollum's got 26 points. It's Nash with the drive. And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Anderson, he's checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Allen. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Wesley Johnson.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Bynum with the steal. And here we go with Lawson, running it right up the court. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Lawson. 18 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's McCollum. 28 points for him. 6 to shoot. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Sonny Weems checks in for Memphis. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Jason Richardson, he's checked in for Steve Nash. Here's Durant. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lawson outside. To the inside. Bynum. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And something not a lot of people talk about, Ty Lawson's defense. He has the lateral quickness, Clark, and strong lower body that gives, you know, point guards fits.
Yeah, he's like a fire hydrant in terms of his build and strength. He's a good ball defender, but he gambles sometimes, so that can cut both ways. He'll get steals, but he also puts you in tough positions defensively.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. The feed now to Plumlee. He kicks to Bynum. He dishes it to Richardson. There's the bucket. Good.
Assist goes to
Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
In talking about Lawson's defense, he was down in steals last season. But a part of that is because he stopped gambling as much. He's learned where to pick his spots.
Stevenson drives in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
In the corner, it's Plumlee. That's good.
Getting back to Ty Lawson, he's under 6 feet without shoes, relatively short wingspan as well, yet he's always had to deal with size limitations on defense, but he uses phenomenal anticipation and speed to win more than his share of battles at that end of the floor.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
4 on the clock. 3 from Stevenson. It's rebounded by Durant. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Shot's good. Lawson's got 4 points this quarter. Stevenson outside. And no good trying to get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies out in front, up by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Enes Kanter is out there with Richardson. Then it's Bogut. Then it's Nash. And it's Westbrook in the point guard position.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Gasol dishes to McCollum. And it's Johnson penetrating. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
In the Western playoffs, it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Kanter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. McCollum with the ball. That one goes. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Kanter sets the pick for Westbrook. Excellent use of the screen that time. Westbrook's got 28 points for the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Nash's shot is off.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
McCollum kicks to Allen. Gasol inside. Richardson covering. Passes it to Aminu. Takes the three. And he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Richardson, no luck.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Leaps for it. McCollum, no good. Thunder trailing by 15. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, Memphis loves the grit and grind mentality of this Grizzlies team. We all know that. They are at their most fearsome, I think, right here in the grindhouse.
No doubt about it. Some names just stick. And everyone here knows when you say grindhouse, you're talking about the FedEx Forum. Memphis is so strong in this building.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Well, I tell you, last year, guys, the Grizzlies lived up to the nickname of the Grindhouse. Top 5 defense here at home, and a lot of close wins that could have gone either way, but they grinded them out.
Here's Cantor. And finished off by Bogut.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And those close wins and that blue-collar attitude is really what helped Memphis get to a 31-10 record here at home. I mean, good for second-best home record in that very tough Western Conference.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Durant against Allen. Durant, the pass to Bogut. Here's Westbrook.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Westbrook with the block. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Johnson kicks to McCollum. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. That's 36 points for C.J. McCollum.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And just way too early to tell how this year's group of rookies will turn out. But just from an early look, they seem to be a group that can contribute. Definitely not going to be a class with a small impact on the league.
Bogut drives in. Here's Cantor. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. With the 2015 draft class, the big thing is how many guys are polished coming into the NBA. It's a good blend of raw talent and certainly skill.
Yeah, I like the way you said that. This class will always be headlined by the two big men, but there's a lot of value throughout the rest of the draft, too.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now here's McCollum. Richardson covered. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got 38 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Durant dishes to Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. Kicks to Bogut. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Here's Durant. Bank shot, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The quick look, no good that time. In the corner, it's Richardson. And it's off from three-point range. Fast break, Memphis. Here's McCollum. No luck. Nice D from Bogut.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's McCollum. That's short off the rim. Thunder trailing by 10. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
The drive by Allen. Johnson wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for McCollum. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
From deep. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.